Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel. Come on in. I'm going to be giving you messages for the rest of March into April of 2026. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Basically, if you have Capricorn in your chart anywhere, there should be some sort of message in here for you somewhere, somehow, right? Healing just came out. Nice card to get popping out. Not really taking any cards yet. But I will be. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it, right? Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Capricorns who may have crossed over, the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination after all, and the ascended masters. Please come in today and help guide and give us messages for their best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. Boundaries just came out. Disrespectful. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. All right, Capricorn, that's where we're starting off with these messages this week. Something about those boundaries. If you have to draw a line, then so be it. I don't know why that had to be said, but somebody needed to hear that. I don't know. Somebody's very disrespectful here. I'm not sure. It's going to depend on where you are in this story. Got two of them. Puzzled, confused, perplexed, and conflicted. Disrespectful, defend yourself. Are they causing you to be confused? Are they causing you to be conflicted? You know, that's my question right off the bat. Yep, that's in your present. Mask, hiding, concealing, and deception. Somebody's hiding from the truth. Somebody's hiding from someone. I'm not really sure how that's going to pertain to you, but it's crowning you for the next however long it takes for these cards to play out, right? Sometimes certain things play out in a few weeks, and then the bigger picture takes a longer time. It's kind of been the scenario in all 12 zodiac signs and their cards, actually. You know, everything is getting drawn out so much longer, it seems, but I don't know, it just seems like it. Anywho, I need two more of these and we can move on. Nightlife, striptease, gambling, and Vegas. Hi there. Hi, everybody. This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Maybe taking risks and gambling, right? And striptease, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Distance, divorce, ghosted, and separated. Somebody wants to, somebody did and is going, I don't know, but we're going to find out, right? I'm going to get more of the vibe. All right, show me what I need to see for my Cappies out there. Hello, everybody. When I get a bunch, I take the one on the table first. Harvest. Something about that harvest. Somebody made boundaries for their harvest. I'm not sure how that's going to be yet. Enough is enough. There's a heart. Look, they don't even want me to shuffle these cards right now. Huh. All right, destiny. Somebody's puzzled and confused and perplexed. I feel like somebody may be doing this on purpose. Remember I said? Somebody's hiding, they're masked. Maybe they're maybe they're not really who you thought they were, wearing a mask. Wow, something with the throat chakra. All right. Communication, maybe. No, I'm not going to read about you, hun. I'm doing Capricorn, not Libra right now. If you would like a reading or what, go down into my description and find my email and hit me up. And then we'll figure it out, right? Crowning you, somebody has to blame somebody. whatever that means. Whatever it means to me means somebody's not taking responsibility. Sorry, my kitty's sharpening their claws. In the sharp little claws they are. Yeah, they're not taking responsibility. Yeah, so Ragdoll, hi. You heard a voice, you were running away from your destiny. Are you hiding from your destiny? Is that what that's saying? Right? This is towards my North Noders. So if you're South Node or even cross watching, it can be tough to take on my channel, but okay. Oh boy, what a mess here. Elf shot. All right, elf shot. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Elf shot. I'm not sure if everyone knows. This isn't exactly real common like it used to be. But as far as I understand, it's like pagan, Anglo-Saxon, and Druid times. So it's way back. And when they would, when people, all the countries were attacking each other, right? So in that region, they would think about, how are we going to deter the enemy? How are we going to take them down, right? So they thought the elves, they would spread rumors, right? And they would not good rumors. So they would have the advantage. But an elf shot is hoping that it doesn't come back to bite you in the ass kind of thing, But, an elf shot is dodging it coming. It's something like that, okay? Somebody took risks with it. I feel like somebody was possibly ruined by their reputation or something. Very five of swords energy. That's what I'm getting so far, but it could change during the reading, right? Everything changes in my readings 100 times. All right, somebody's thinking about divorce or ghosting a situation or possibly a separation. Garden. We have harvest on this end. We have garden on that end. I'm thinking somebody like to garden. We have a lot of gardeners in the house. Capricorn, you may. You're earthy. You like your plants. Well, okay. So somebody in the past defended themselves. I feel like they already made their boundaries. It was about their destiny. Somebody's confused about theirs, however. Now, whoever this energy is that's needing to blame somebody and not taking responsibility, we need to take that responsibility. I was just saying, there's a lot of, people in this world, I feel everybody, right? Everybody in this world, they're tired of the struggle. They're tired of the, not knowing. They're tired of the, so we're kind of searching for the truth. In other words, and if we can't accept the truth or we hide from the truth, then that's going to definitely shape your destiny. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I'm changing over to my Wild Unknown Tarot deck, if anybody cares. Show me what I need to see. 4 of Wands down. Could be divorce or separation through the family. Yeah, this wasn't good news in the past. Harvest, however, is right over this with boundaries. Somebody went towards their harvest or something, I feel, and chose their destiny. They were choosing. See, everything's faded. That everything that happened, whatever bigness that was faded, right? And how we deal with that shapes our destiny, right? Do we heal from it or do we not? Do we change things? Do we make things right, or do we, so it's a big card right there. This is a big energy just right off the bat to start the reading, Capricorn. So, Father of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, no wonder you're puzzled. Eight of Wands. Hi, everybody. Hello. Ah, thank you, Pray. Really? That's cool. Yeah, I love channeling because it's like the spirit goes right through me, I do. I love it sometimes. Yeah, I do love it all the time, really. Father of Pentacles down, very stubborn, very arrogant, and may not be doing so well with money right now, right? Something like that. But I feel like I just feel this. I haven't had any other cards to say it, but I know this is a narcissistic energy. I can feel it, communication, has to blame somebody, hiding from the truth. Somebody is actually talking swiftly in communication out there and about on the streets or whatever, when and yeah, it's like they're trying to ruin their reputation. They have to blame somebody. They won't take, yeah, I'm telling you. Wow. Elf shot, hoping they don't get caught. I think that is, to be quite honest. This is like Sin City here in front of me. Gambling, Vegas, nightlife. Something about that nightlife. Maybe somebody lives in the fast lane kind of thing. Elf shot right there. Elf shot, nightlife. Something's coming back to bite them, is what I feel. This is level, totally. Eight of Swords, yeah. Definitely feeling trapped out of this and perplexed and, not sure what to do, It's I feel like it's weighing very heavy on the mind. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Elf shot. Yeah, if they're going around and chatting and all, with all that deception and what, it is going to trap you, because it's obviously not the truth. The truth is what prevails, right? I need a bunch of cards, please. Somebody took a gamble. Something about that or something. Could be Kino. Who knows? I don't know. But Two of Swords here, Garden. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords and then the Two of Swords. Distant, ghosted, not sure what to do, feeling trapped. Is somebody stopping you from seeing somebody? This Father of Pentacles down. Capricorn, keeping your distance, making sure that distance is kept, is that, I just feel like that could be something, Four of Wands down, Daughter of Swords, Harvest, and boundaries. This is the word witchery, if anything. Could be. Very unwise decisions. People never should have done this. It's just, somebody doesn't really, you got to make your boundaries. Enough is enough, Capricorn, I feel, with this Father of Pentacles down. Justice reversed, the injustice or the unjustification of it or something. Something about that. Something you don't feel like is fair. Maybe it's about making things right? Wasn't I just saying something about that? If somebody's confused, perplexed. A lot of times it's our choice, If we're going to have a good day, we're going to have a good day, And if people are going to stay stuck, then that's their choice. It is free will. But, I'm feeling like if people are going to continue hiding in today's day and age, how's that working out for you? You know, it's not going to be working out for long. You know, everything is coming out. Everything. Hello, 2026. You know, and we're only in March. Hold on, I need a bunch of cards. They're not answering me here. I don't know. I feel like this is a very unjustified situation. Somebody's puzzled. Puzzled about what? The Father of Pentacles down? Maybe the Father of Pentacles down is the one that's confused about the injustice and their destiny. Depends on what you put out, right? Dead center in the reading. 10 of Cups. I like it. It's about the home. It's about being happy, happy, happy. Notice the like rainbowish, you know, connections. Communication. Has to blame somebody. Masked. It's all crowning you for the next few weeks anyway. And like I said, so, you know, it's different for everybody, but I need a bunch of cards, Spirit, please. 8 of Cups down. Dealing with the storms. Yeah, elf shot. It's coming back to bite him in the ass. Trying to get, no, it's like trying to get away with something that they can't get, they feel stuck. So these people, it's like, yeah, I feel like that elf shot is just going back. I feel like tables are turning. All right, dealing with the heavy storms, dealing with the saga, you know, like 30, 40 years of it, maybe. Ha! It was 50 something for me. I'm part Capricorn too. You know. Anywho, three of Pentacles down. Ghosted, divorce, separation, garden, growth. There's a lot of growth there. Not sure what to do. We're not putting any effort into something anymore, however, which is good, I guess. I don't know. It depends on everything. If they're blaming somebody and not putting the effort into themselves, then that's an issue. If they're, you know, we're going to have to kind of see how that is. And it also could suggest that when you're stuck like that and you're at that crossroads decision of whatever it is, and then, you know, you stop building, nothing gets done. I feel like you gotta take the damn blindfold off. Show me what I need to see. Somebody does. Somebody made boundaries and somebody needs to. Ace of Cups down. Boundaries, yeah. It's not emotionally fulfilling, is it? No love here. Kind of thing. You know, Daughter of Swords down. It's bad news. We don't love our daughter. What the fuck? Son of Pentacles reversed. Or maybe we're just very unhappy that this happened to our daughter and enough is enough. That could be too. Hopeful of that part. Son of Pentacles down. Stopping the intent. Yeah. See, they're not building, they're not working together, and they're not putting that effort into it anymore. More than likely, it trickled down to 3 culprits, but either way, it was like rotten seeds that they were sowing, or they're reaping what they've sown, kind of thing, you know? And people don't think it's fair. It's fair. You know, I used to hear how life isn't fair, is it, Heidi? I used to be told all the time. And I'm like, you know, well, now it's like tables are turned. I wonder if these people are thinking the same thing as I was back in the day. You know, the collaboration of it all with the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a coven or a cult. You know, 6 wands. Somebody blamed. I looked at this. Sorry, it has to blame somebody. All right, somebody blamed this person who's in transit, or somebody healed. I feel like somebody went through like the dark night of the soul and just healed. Hi, everybody, popping in and out. You know, there is a victory here, however. I don't know if some people can see that or not, but there is a victory in this card. There's accomplishments and attaboys, you know, like good job, well done, whatever that may be. Okay, 2 more, and then we will move on. Yeah, this Father of Pentacles is it's unjustified, or something is not fair. I don't know how that is. Maybe that's how he feels, or she, right? Don't forget to flip and flop. 2 more. Thank you. I love it when they listen like that. Yeah, 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords reversed. This happened a long time ago. Yeah, see the saga of it, right? Through the years, you know, there's been many moons through this, right? A lot of chaos, confusion, right? Right? Puzzled, confused, perplexed, and conflicted, and at a crossroads. Boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, I got to get rid of that message right there. Okay. This is also about, you know, the constant war, or fighting, chaos, just, you know, very petty. I feel like it was very petty, you know, because that kind of shit is. That's why. Yeah, it was very painful in the past. How many times that animal was abused, tortured, stabbed in the back. It was overkill. It was ruin. There was a lot of blood spilled, you know, very out of balance. I feel like this has to do with things that are out of balance that could have easily been balanced if people would take responsibility and work through things in the first place. But because they try to sweep things under the rug so much, you know, this is what happens when you don't take care of your own, or something like that. Hi there. Hi, Heidi. I'm Heidi too. Hi, Heidi. I'm Heidi. I'm literally named after Heidi in Germany, with Peter, and living with the grandpa up in the Alps, and it's kind of funny. Yeah. Like this story. Anyway, show me what I need to see. I'm switching over to my Rider Waite. Yeah. Yeah, Harvest, 4 of Wands down, 7 of Cups down, boundaries. Yeah, the illusion's out. People see it now. They see whatever it is. It's enough is enough, the disrespect. You know? People that don't disrespect and they lash out or act out or whatever, it's just a reflection of themselves, see? What people project is what they feel. That's what I've learned through a lot of psychology and behavioral researching type classes that I've taken, right? I'm self-taught. I've been through a lot of shit. I'm sick of it. So I learned my way through. I didn't like that manipulation and gaslighting. Excuse me, always telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about, or that my opinion or my voice doesn't matter. This is the first time in my life I get to speak and people hear me. You know, they hear my story. It's kind of nice. It's almost healing for me to be able to do this and still help people at the same time. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, I've been through a lot. I believe I'm chosen, so I had to have been through a lot. Anywho, this is like, I don't know what's going on here. Hello. When a guy disappears after 9 years, it means the girls' night out. Let's celebrate. Just kidding. Or I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, probably not good. See you later. I guess it's, some things happen for a reason, but who knows? Is he coming back? Have you talked to him? I mean, I don't know your situation, to be honest, just by one comment, Heidi. Anywho, show me what I need to see, Spirit. I don't know. Is Spirit listening to me too? I mean, they're just not. Knight of Cups, reversed, King of, yeah, this more than likely a narcissistic energy here, and narcissists don't have empathy. They don't, they really don't. There isn't here anyway. If I can pick these up, very stubborn, very arrogant. I don't feel like there will be an apology or something, if that's what we're questioning, or not in the present moment. But it is about the destiny, and people are confused. They want to know. Somebody wants to know. Show me. I need a bunch of cards, please. I'm pretty sure elf shot is when they use the rumors to their advantage without getting caught, right? I don't know if I had to specify that or if I said that wrong before. And the elf shot, because it's invisible, right? Because it's verbal. You can't see the words, So it's like it's an invisible, attack without something like that. 7 of Pentacles down. Yeah, no kidding. King of Wands, the Fool down. Yeah, Mass has to blame somebody. Probably not a good idea. I don't know who's doing this, but it feels like it's crowning in the next couple weeks. 7 of Pentacles down is basically telling me that this is like a bad investment of them doing this. They probably shouldn't have done this. They're not taking care of their garden. They have to blame somebody, and they're still chatting the rumors or whatever that is somebody. I don't feel like they're working on themselves at all. They could be learning about it, maybe, however, but either way, they're blaming somebody here. Somebody, because they do not want to take that responsibility, that accountability. Like, how old are these people? Because that's childlike behavior right there. You have to be able to take responsibility and accountability for things that you've done, right? Okay, King of Wands, 8 of Swords, yeah. Elf shot, yeah. It was word witchery. It was, definitely. I do feel the confusion and the puzzled, conflicted thing. This is the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework. Yeah, I feel like they're, yeah. This could be like a boss, a leader, or a father. It could be an entrepreneur or a manager, somebody that works on their own or something. Anywho, with 8 of Swords and Elf shot here, yeah, I feel like this is a witch here. This is a male witch, and I'm not thinking of the good kind. They took a big gamble. Elf shot's right here. Now they're in the confusion. See, that's what it is. They wanted someone to be in that confusion, and now it's like it's hitting them. See, this is the universal law, people. This is why people need to understand what you put out, you get back ×3. And then if you don't get your lessons learned, you can multiply it by another 3. And if you still don't get your lessons learned, it's multiplied by another 3. Now we're talking karma around the wheel. Like some people, you know, you got to be able to work off your own karma in a lifetime, or it's going to really suck. You know? Not so innocent after all. They could be fearful, possibly, and hiding. See the mass sign? They're puzzled. They're not sure what to do. You know, ghosted, divorced, separated. You know, what did they send out exactly? You know, that has to do with somebody's destiny. How you deal with this? Is this person going to own up or not with this justice card? Are they going to do what's right and make what's fair is fair? Right? I'm not sure here. I'm getting a little worked up. You know, the time is now. This was in the past. Yeah, this was about a sacrifice. This daughter of sword, it's right next to it. They were sacrificing this daughter or son. The harvest, the boundaries, right? I feel like whoever that was the one that had enough of the disrespect and made boundaries. Okay. I need a bunch of cards, please. I do feel like not telling everyone about your moves right now is probably a smart idea. You know, if you're a poker player, play your cards close to your chest so nobody's peeking, right? Just keep it under 100 or whatever, you know? Nobody needs to know everybody's business anyway. Everybody's so damn nosy in this world. They got to know about everybody else, but they don't like it when their life gets thrown out there. Yeah. I do feel like this is a union or a reunion. You care about someone here. I like it. Maybe you're seeing the injustice of it. Maybe you're on the outside looking in. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of confusion here, and I am getting it now because it's just the way the cards are being laid out. 2 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. Making plans with family. Dead center in the reading. Has to blame somebody. Oh, yeah, he's holding the world. You got the world in your hands. You know, what did I say? How you handle what is fated and what happened in the past is what shapes your destiny. As you're making those plans, be mindful of what you're putting out, what's in your heart of hearts, right? Dead center in the reading. Trying to blame somebody else here. I don't feel like that heart of hearts is, I don't know, but I said that for a reason. It's for somebody. And somebody's hiding something. They're concealing something. The deception. Bunch of cards, please, Spirit. We got Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles. If any of you out there follow tarot and you see or feel anything in these cards that I don't say or see, please take it with you. That's what this stuff is all about, right? I can't possibly see everybody else's perception in tarot as well. So, all right. So we have, somebody, this is Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework. Yeah. Is definite healing and balancing after a very, very heavy storm, saga type drama in the family. You know, this is the hard part. Elf shot right over this. Taking risks, you know, striptease, gambling, Vegas vibes kind of thing. But, you know, they've got to balance, right? Echinacea is on that card. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles down. Didn't we have the Father of Pentacles over there and then the Queen of Pentacles over here? Yep. And then we have the King of Wands over. We got a lot of kings and queens on the table, actually. A lot of pages. All the whole family, you know. The whole family. Seems like with the Six of Wands. With the Ten of Cups, even right above it. Yeah, somebody's very nurturing and loving and very good with resources, you know. But see, the teamwork that's stopping, okay, this is teamwork makes the dream work, and it's come to some sort of halt, right? And this Queen of Pentacles, whether it's stopped or not, she's not really concentrating on that. She, in front of me, she's looking to the future, right? So she's concentrating on, or he is concentrating on possibly their work, their craft, how their money, you know, the resources, management. I'm feeling, you know, like they're not even, she's, or he isn't even, you know, they moved on maybe. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups down. Somebody's holding on to that hate, that sacrifice. You know, it's about power and control. Somebody hates this. You know, something is now. I've been getting that a lot with you guys. These are the times. That's probably what I should say instead of some, you know, the time is now. These are the times. The time is now. You know what I mean? This is very good news. Good thing. Thank God. You know, Four of Wands. Very nice. Celebrations. Are we getting together with the family? You know? Union or reunion? Are we going for a reunion around the family? Somebody you care about? Not sure how that's going to be. Show me what I need to see. I don't know. It's good news. I have the Two of Cups. Maybe you're happy to see them and they're not. How's that? You know, because I see you making plans. You love this person. You care for this person at the least. Not this one though. That one's down. Nine of Swords down. Yeah, the spells are done. These spells are over, and that's what it's about. There's a victory here. Has to blame somebody right over it. So I am very confused right now. Talk about confused and perplexed. No shit. Because it's telling me, see, all right, well, the good news here is the Nine of Swords. This is like an anxiety card, right? This is like a mental health card, a nightmarish situation, right? And if we're dealing with the storms and the drama and sagas of things, this would be people in deep thought thinking about it like I've never been there before, you know? But these are technically like spells that have been casted, see? So it's putting them, they're under these spells when this is happening. This is like release, right? Or being relieved, or, you know, clarity maybe. I don't know how else to say right now, but that's what I'm getting. And then we have Six of Wands right next to it, which is the victory. See? Okay. So I need two more and we can move on. This is all about somebody's destiny. You know? All right, I'll take it. I think I have at least one extra. I don't know if I have more. Everything I say in these cards has to do with decisions and choices and whatnot that have already been made. And it's also about getting out of your head. Possibly with clarity, right? And we just got done saying that. So I have the World, good, because that's like closure, the end. Auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, you know, moving on, you know, 8 of Pentacles down, 9 of Wands down. Yeah, you know, being stuck sometimes is a damn choice. It just is, you know, somebody, you know, you got, I don't know. The fighting and the competition is coming to an end, or it already is. It's about the closure, though, and the finalizations or whatever. Elf shot right over this, right? The competition and the pettiness, you know, this is very karmatic. This is like the world. The world is like the Wheel of Fortune and the world all in one to me. Sometimes I'm feeling that right now. So it's like very karmatic. So people, it's very imminent that people heal right now. They water their own garden. Seriously. Yeah, this overdone overkill, you know, like roadkill. Mm-hmm. Some people will never learn and they want to free themselves. 9 of Wands down. I don't think people are comprehending these people maybe of I'm getting a very dense vibe. I'm not sure how to say. Show me what I need to see. I'm using my familiar tarot. 4 of Pentacles again. Yeah. Holding on for dear life. Power and control. The illusion's out. 7 of Cups down, 4 of Wands down. Something's a harvest out of that, however. Something is. Something's about a harvest. The harvest of the destiny. I don't know how that's going to be for you, but, you know. 7 of Swords down. Yeah, not dealing with the damn toxicity. Confused and perplexed? What's confusing and perplexing about that? Show me what I need to see. I told you they're like they don't get it or something. The High Priestess, right? Dead, you know, crowning you. The High Priestess is the one who knows, the one who is connected with Source, with God, with the Most High, right? She's a High Priestess, male or female, I don't care, right? Somebody's hiding from this High Priestess. She knows, or he knows something. Somebody has to blame somebody because they're actually facing a real life High Priestess. Okay? Ace of Cups. This is about making yourself happy, emotionally content, a new beginning. Drink deeply. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Elf shot right over it. It is a choice. This new beginning is a choice. Thank you for that. King of Cups down. Somebody's very hateful. That doesn't mean you have to take on their energy just because they are, right? They might be emotionally imbalanced, or maybe they're just very young-minded and don't know how to handle their own emotions, right? Could be a lot of things. Garden right over it. 5 of Wands down again. Ding, 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 ding. 8 of Cups upright. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. We had the other one right here. 6 of Wands down. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, there's no victory there. There is here, though. All right, hold your horses. All right. Yeah, I feel like the competition and the fighting has come to a stop. the lies, the stealing, the cheating vibes, the toxic vibes, right? There's definitely mental health issues being highlighted here now that I have a few more cards on the table. Personality disorders as well, hence narcissists. Okay? So, very hateful, right? And this is why the King of Pentacles down and the Knight of Cups down isn't in that empathy mode, because they're a full-blown narcissist. They don't have empathy, period. They can fake it all they want. They can tell you what they want. They can do whatever it is and love bomb you. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. Eight of Cups. You don't want to deal with it, the saga anymore. Are you tired? You know, I feel, you know, it's about your destiny, right? The Two of Cups here and the unjustification of it, or the injustice, however that is. Six of Wands. Yeah, something is not a victory here about the family, but we need to move on, make plans, and look forward, right? Things that have happened have happened. How are we going to handle that? You heal and you look forward. Period. Period. Three of Swords. I knew. Yeah, there's definitely three here. You know, like a kingpin and a couple flying monkeys. It's very painful. We have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Somebody's heart was crushed in the past. And maybe somebody's is crushed now as well. Show me what I need to see. They took a big risk. For what? What's this big risk about? Because there's not a whole hell of a lot of money showing up on the table. Not yet, anywho. We got the King of Pentacles down. Well, he don't have much. So I'm not sure. But this world goes, you know, narcissists are all about status and quo and greed. They're very miserish, or can be. You know, they're better off, or not better off, but they're known to help out a perfect stranger to make themselves look good, but they won't help out their own son or daughter, or their partner in crime. You know how, like, why? Why wouldn't you help the ones that are closer to you? Than they just want to look good, see? It's just really weird shit they do. Sorry, my hands are very itchy. Five of Cups down. People could be really sad, in regret, embarrassment, something. Sorry to say. It's disappointing. But we need to look forward. Right? Work on our garden here. Spring's coming. That's exciting. I can't wait. Knight of Cups here. Okay, this is about a gathering. Possible, you know, apologies, right? Here, maybe this one isn't apologetic, but this other person may be. It's about talking. Look at the path in the background. Hey, come on, let's talk. Kind of thing. You know, around the family of the bad that was sown. We want to get together with them maybe now, or have a meeting or something. This one was up originally. That's how I'm taking it. Nine of Swords. I should have taken it down. Queen of Pentacles again. Ding, 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 ding. And the Nine of Swords. Ding, ding, ding. So, yeah, it is a nightmare. No kidding. But the High Priestess knows. I feel like you know. Are some of you the High Priestess? It depends on your stories. But somebody knows it's a nightmare. Yeah, we know it's not a victory, but they know they have to heal. So there's like a couple different scenarios, I think. Whatever it is, but I'm just saying. You know, they got to balance it out, harmonize, heal. Some people may need therapy. You know, it depends on everything. Three of Wands down, the Empress down. Yeah. This mom figure maybe is very sad. I feel bad. You know? Possibly missing their kids or child, however, knowing that it's not going anywhere. You know? Very unhealed. Well, didn't I just get done saying that it's a choice? And over here it looked like they were coming to heal, and then here it's not. So, what, you know, WTF? I'm not sure I get it. Six of Cups. It's all about nostalgia. It's about memories and remember when. And, you know, I feel like there were good times in this. You know, this is when there's really not good times, right? So there were good times here. Or whatever. You may be running into people you haven't seen in years. That's always fun. I've been out of high school almost 40 years already. Oh my God. I don't even know if I would recognize half of the people I went to school with. All right, we're going to switch it up and I'm going to give you a familiar oracle. Hi, everybody. Tapping in and out. Hello, hello. Show me what I need to see. The dwarf, resourceful, is what came out. There's a dragon in the background flying over him. All right, don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders should you need to. Resourceful. Being resourceful. Did we have... Maybe not. Okay, anywho. Sorry. I thought I saw something. All right. Cunning, resilience, and acceptance are my tools when it comes to highly effective magical work. The ability to see alternative solutions when confronted with a problem or a tricky situation calls you to be quick-witted, clever, and bright. As you harness the ability to process information emotionally as well as intellectually, I can help you to get the job done against all odds. My intimate knowledge and robust focus are instrumental when it comes to working with the craft, and I will teach you how to hone less admirable qualities, such as pride, greed, and stubbornness, to get what you want, even when things look impossible. As you become more resistant to outside influence, I will gift you 2 magical stones. Whenever you're feeling cursed or hexed or in a crisis, choose wisely between strength and invisibility in your quest to overcome difficulties. Wow, that's a pretty cool card, actually. There's a side note here. A career in metalwork calls. Study the Norse runic alphabet for divination. Work with crystals for healing. Purchase only crystals that are ethically mined. Go climbing to connect with the mountain spirits, if we're able, right? Stop being so stubborn. Study alchemy. You have the ability to bounce back. Just go for it. Told you it's a choice. Yeah, he's going to help you out a lot, this energy, in the next few weeks. I like it a lot. That was very cool. I don't remember that card. I like it a lot. I'm going to give you a wisdom oracle. All right, water and cleansing. You know, you could be dealing with a water sign, fire sign, water, water, water. Don't forget to flip and flop if you need to. All right, the element of water has surfaced to help you clean up your act. You have been affected by negative thoughts, doubts, and worries. Allow cleansing to wash away any pollution that you're drowning in and release the emotion that is draining your natural vitality and positive outlook. Water seeks out your sensitivity and asks you to tap into your feelings, for you often become overwhelmed when faced with challenging situations and others' demands. Be aware of the difference between your emotions and those of others. Water can soothe, heal, and help you go with the flow. Water reminds you to bless this elixir of life before you bathe or drink of it, and to acknowledge your connection to the ebb and flow of the tides and the pull of the moon. Water offers you to dive in and uncover your natural psychic abilities and to enhance prophetic dreams that are ready to emerge. Side note, you are empathetic. Your sensitivity is a gift. Protect it well. You are experiencing new psychic awareness. Vivid dreams are linked with emotion to be kept in check. Drink more water. Spend time by the sea. Stop trying to go against the flow. Yeah, go with it. You know, stop fighting it. Stop fighting the natural flow of life, whatever that means to you. Or maybe they need to. I feel like a lot of you. Okay. Give you a couple of these. What are we on? Yeah. I just looked at 11:11 on my timer there, or next to my timer. Show me. Whoa. All right, there's a bunch. 3 of diamonds, Jack of diamonds, the Fool or the Joker, Ace of spades, and 8 of spades. Yeah, somebody's a mighty enemy. Somebody, you know, near the mountains here or on a mountain. Maybe they're from the mountains, the northern hemisphere possibly. Whoever it is, even if they're not, this person, somebody is not to be trusted, right? There is some I feel like I'll read it to you. Okay. The money safe indicates riches, but if the shut side is towards the person, it denotes loss by speculation. And I'm assuming it is, because the rest of the reading is there. So somebody's not being gifted or something, or see, this is about your spiritual gifts. This is, I feel, monetary. All right. There's some really good news coming your way. I love that. Okay. Maybe there is some money coming after all. Whatever it is, I like the sun in the background. See? That's a good news. I like it. Take a risk. Take a chance. This is about innocence, something you've never done before, maybe. Okay? You can avert evil and word witchery should you choose. You know who to trust, right? Block the energy, return to sender, whatever you got to do. If you need a cord cutting ceremony to help you get through these energies, you can always look it up online, right? And get some information. It's fairly easy to do a cord cutting ritual, you know, because this person is not to be trusted, right? I'm sorry to say. These are your messages, Capricorn. A lot to think about. Thank you to all the newer watchers and subscribers. I really appreciate it, and the ones returning. I definitely appreciate it. I want to take time to actually say it, though, so you people out there know that, right? Yeah, so be cool, be kind, be patient, and please just be a good human. I will be back in a few weeks or a couple weeks with your next messages. I am thinking of doing like a general collective reading in between, just to keep the flow a little more, because I'm only out bi-weekly right now. So we'll see what happens. Let me know if you want to see more of me. All right, take care, you guys. Ciao.